What's up, YouTube? It's been a while since I made a video outside. A long while on the swing set. I'm really big, too big for the swing set now. So, anyway, feels really good outside. Like clear skies. Okay. Today was kind of a day off, except I have video work to do. So right now I'm just taking a break. I was working on some stuff all day. You know, I'm still learning After Effects, so I'm really excited to finally get really some assignments that allow me to really be forced to learn After Effects. 'Cause that's normally how I learn. Well, lately it's how I learn. Before it was like, you know what? This program looks cool. The capabilities of this program look really cool, so I just want to learn it just for the fun of it. And then as I got more and more into video, some programs I was just kind of forced to learn. Okay, too much motion. I was just kind of forced to learn because of the new things that I wanted to add in my videos. For example, Adobe Premiere. I just felt like it was time that I switched from Sony Vegas because Premiere has better workflow and stuff, so I kind of forced myself to learn that. And lately with After Effects, come here. You remember this dog? Say hi to the camera. Look. Anyways, and now After Effects, it's like some of the things that I want to do with motion graphics and stuff. It's best done with After Effects with the flexibility and stuff in the program. So I'm learning that program like little by little, but I'm getting the hang of it, and it's a lot of fun. What's up? And it's really easy to use, especially after having used Adobe Premiere. What's up? What? So, hey. So, yeah. So right now I'm like in the middle of learning some cool stuff in the program, and like I always say, it's good to take a break here and there from editing or whatever. You know, take a few minutes to just kind of go outdoors and just check out what's going on. Come here. Come here. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Getting a breather. Fresh air while the light is still out. Hey! I was called off work today, so that gave me a great, some good time to focus on what I wanted to do today. Abby! She doesn't listen to me anymore. Okay, what are some things that I want to talk about today? Last video was more like a, hey, I'm back again. Today I want to talk about, just come up with a topic off the top of my head. Okay, I know what I want to talk about. So, some of you may know that I'm a really busy person, and normally when I tell people like what I do, all the things I'm involved in, and stuff like that, they often ask me, how do you do it? Like, what's your secret? How do you find the time? And the answer is really time management, of course, which I'm still learning. I'm still pretty horrible at. But really, I always have a to-do list, and I have a pretty strict calendar. And I have times dedicated to certain things. For example, I have my school schedule. So those days, you know, and of course each semester, because I am in college, I can now kind of pick the times and days that I want to go to school. And this semester was the first semester that I took 2 days a week of school, but 3 classes. But because I'm doing 3 classes, they're long days, you know, it's from like 9 in the morning to like 10:30 at night. But what that allows me to do is have 5 other days of the week open for work. So, That's the way I see it. And lately, right now, like I said in my last video, I'm looking for a job. So I have 2 days that are for school, and now I'm looking for a 3 or 4 days of work. You know, some job that will allow me to only work 3 to 4 days required to be there. And this isn't like you know, working at DreamWorks or anything. This is just a college job, just a job to get me by to pay my bills. And then the other 2 days, 1 or 2 days free of the week, I plan to either just take off, because I've never, for the past, I want to say 2, 3, maybe 4 years, I really haven't had a day off, unless I request it off for vacation or plan ahead. You know, I haven't had dedicated days off. And now I think it's time that I do prioritize. Because school's now ending, I can afford to do that. So, yeah. So anyways, I prioritize my stuff and I say, okay, school is really important. So those days, because now they're full on 3 classes a day, don't touch it. Don't touch those days at all. The other 5 days, what I do is I schedule the time that I have for work. And then after work, I kind of plan the time that I need for my video work. After that, I then think of all the little to-do list things, like go and grab ice or go and grab water or whatever that I have to do. You know, little chores, you know, do the laundry, things like that. What's up, dog? What? So, I just prioritize my stuff. Priority is a huge thing to getting stuff done. To-do lists. It's a huge thing of mine. You know, I write every little thing. I have horrible short-time memory. I have short-term memory. To the point where I'll just forget where, you know, just typical stuff like I put my keys down, but then I have no idea where they are, and really they're like right next to me. Simple stuff like that, you know, where it happens to everyone, but it happens to me very often, all the time. So I write everything down, everything that has to be done, everything that is important, everything that my mom tells me to buy at the store, everything my mom tells me to do if she wants me to go out and run an errand. I have to write it down or I will forget. And on top of that, I put aside in my head the time that it requires to do whatever task that is. My mom's like, all right, go to the grocery store and buy some milk. I write it down on my phone, but I also make an alarm for it, so I know what time to go. Or else I will forget. I force myself like that. So that's just some of the stuff I do for my time management. I'm always with my calendar. If someone says, hey man, I got a party going on, hold on, let me check my calendar, let me see what's going on. I've done that forever. And it kind of, I can kind of sound a little like uptight about it or even excessive about it, but it's the truth. Like, I don't know if I have the time. And because I write everything down, it should be in my calendar, and if it's not, then it probably wasn't that important. So, calendar and to-do lists. Write everything you can down on the to-do list. Sometimes, I even go as far down as saying clean my room. You know? I mean, it's that simple. Just whatever you need the time to do, whatever you're trying to do, write it down on the list. And those lists usually come out to like 20 items a day. And I just start ticking them off as I do them, of course. So I can keep track of what I've done. And I always do the ones that take the longest or the ones that are, of course, prioritized over the other ones that are kind of dumb. You know, for example, emailing people. Hey! My dog is fighting over there. Come here. For example, emailing people. I talk to a lot of people through email, a lot of companies and stuff. So I have to put aside the time to just write out an email, because it takes sometimes longer than I think it should. And while I'm doing other things, I just think about the email, how I want to reply to it. This is kind of how I do it. I multitask like that. And then, what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, my to-do list. I may write like 20 things down, but I just get done as much as I can. And as long as I get the really important ones that have to be done immediately right away, then I don't really have to worry about the small ones until the next day. So I add those to the top of the list, top priority, the next day. That's just kind of how it works for me. So everything gets done in a nice order and efficiently. The only thing that sucks to my own time management, when someone wants me to do something unexpectedly, it throws everything else off. So keep in mind, you have to have that fine balance of planning. I plan like every minute of my day. Every minute of my day is planned. But at the same time, that kind of hurts because when people want me to do stuff that I wasn't originally planning, it throws things off. So that's how I do it. That's how I time manage my calendar and my to-do lists. Constantly writing things down. So let me know how you time manage and how you do things. What? What is it? Let me know how you do things. Have you had time management? Does your life require time management? Maybe I can learn some things from you. Share your tips. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a later video. And Abby says bye too. Say bye, Abby. Okay, she's shy.